Hi Genevieve and Peter. My name's Kelly and I'm talking to you from outside of beautiful Boulder, Colorado. I'm a huge fan of both of yours. Several friends who know our rental property have reached out to me to tell me about your new Netflix show, Stay Here, and I binge watched the entire first season in 24 hours. I have a property that is screaming out for your help, and I thought I would take the huge long shot to reach out to you and tell you about it. In 2013, my husband and I, on a whim, bought a Colorado mountain retreat. We went up to the property, sun was shining, birds were singing, we were told it had great rental potential, and we went for it. We bought it. And we had huge visions of turning it into the ultimate Colorado retreat for families, for weddings, for kids, having kind of a Wes Anderson Moonrise Kingdom vintage summer camp feel mixed with boho luxury. I don't even know if that's a thing, but we had all these grand plans to redo the main house and the out cabins and turn it into this perfect Colorado retreat. And then 2 months later, we got hit by the 1,000-year flood. A flood so bad, it only comes once every 1,000 years. The pictures of the area were devastating, and by the time the rain cleared up, we didn't even know if we were gonna have a property to go back to. By the time we finally got up there, the water had stopped literally at the front door of our cabin, which is how we gave it its name, Lucky You Mountain House. But we lost our bridge, which turns out to be a very big deal, and boulders the size of cars were strewn all over the property. So instead of being able to take all this time to transform the property into the ultimate rental mountain getaway, we had to help neighbors clear out their yard, wait for our property to come back, go through a very painstaking process of getting a new bridge. Years later, here we are. The house is now rented. The main house, we have done our best, I've done my best to breathe some new life into the main house, turning it into kind of that summer camp feel, but with a higher end. But we're exhausted. I have lost my vision. It's been a very long process of waiting for the land to come back. And it really needs your help so bad. I can think of no better dream team to help bring this property to the vision that it is meant to be than you two. Genevieve, I have so many design questions. How can we make the main house lighter and brighter? How can we add that luxury element that I have just not really been able to achieve? The next cabins over always had a vision of turning the small out cabin into a honeymoon cabin, and the even smaller, so quaint, third cabin into a play lodge, the area where you can read books and have a game room. I just can't see clear to it anymore. It's been just so much work and so many years trying to get the property back up itself. Now there's a teepee on the property too. Do we do all of the cabins to make them one cohesive feel? Is a summer camp meets boho even the right feel? How do we make it luxury enough? And Peter, I have so many business questions. The property is in between Boulder and Estes Park. Does that area as a standalone property warrant the kind of rates that people that we're going to need to bring in? Can the area support me ramping up the rates significantly? Right now I'm kind of just going for an all-over market of family retreats, weddings, kids, summer. Should I be more niche? Does that make sense for the rates that we want to bring in? There are 3 cabins. Do we rent them out separately? Do we do one for the whole theme? I need a lot of help. So, I know this is a long shot, but I would love nothing more than to take all the advice and inspiration that you guys have. There is no better dream team to help bring this property up to its vision, to what it wants to be, to create the ultimate Colorado retreat for families, for vacations, to give our version of Colorado to everyone from around the world. I hope that you guys will consider embracing your inner camp counselor and come join me in the Colorado Rockies for a huge adventure and a challenge. The story is good, the property is great. I need help. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you will consider meeting me out for an adventure in Colorado. You might even get to meet the moose who lives in the neighborhood. Thank you for listening.